think it's time for a Zuni waffle garden update. All the transplants are doing great. This right here is a Brussels sprout. You can see that something's coming in and nibbling it. Those little nibble marks here. This leaf's half gone. But, you know, believe it or not, this is what I'm calling a sacrificial crop. My wife, Bianca, hates Brussels sprouts. Sometimes they're okay. Oh, I think I found the culprit. You enjoying your meal? Huh? Punk. Anyways, none of us really like Brussels sprouts, but the leaves are so lush and green that grasshoppers and a whole bunch of other pests love them. So they are a sacrificial crop. Please, bugs, take these first. Take these first. Another Brussels sprout doing great. This right here is a loofah sponge. Nasturtium flower, another loofah sponge. Nasturtium flower loofah, nasturtium loofah, and Brussels sprout. That's the pattern of this bed. Another Brussels sprout. Carrots. No clue. Some lettuce. Carrots, 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 carrots. Some peas. Don't know what those are. The one watermelon had been harvested from this corner. There's another watermelon in there that's growing. I think these plants are on their way out. Basil's still going to seed. All the peppers have stopped producing. On this side anyways. These purple flowers are taking over, and hummingbirds are constantly attracted to them. It's really nice to come out here and see a couple hummingbirds on the fence, and then they just hit the purple flower, move on. All the orange globes tell me it's time to come out here and harvest the tomatoes again. This mystery flower is coming along. I think this might be the mosquito repelling one, which I forget the name of right now. Just based off the leaf pattern, I don't know. We'll see later when a flower opens. I'll take a picture of it. It looks like it might be a crazy color though. And then we go around here to the squash garden. This right here is a flower for a cucumber. It's popping up here. This is a summer squash, or also known as a butternut squash. All the white powder is diatomaceous earth to keep some bugs down. 2 watermelons hidden there. Can't wait to try those. My favorite, a cantaloupe, is coming right along. And I saw a flower on this the other day which is shriveled up. I stole a big zucchini off of this one, so it's just kind of building up energy to pop out another one. Yep, coming right along. And if we go over to the bucket line, a couple mistakes here. Well, this thing hates the amount of water I'm giving it. It was doing great. If you remember, this was a huge flower. I gave it water one more time, and then it all shriveled up. This was completely soggy. Let's try that again. I don't know why the heck the brightness is freaking out. Anywho, this purple flower is no longer. And it was very soggy. So what I'm doing is basically pulling it off the drip line so it dries out. This asparagus, I thought was just going to keep on growing and growing. If we look here, it's taller than the fence now, if it were to actually stand up on its own. What it started doing is sending out these other side shoots here. I'm not sure if those are supposed to be the edible asparagus, because I got these from root, so it's possible it could be like 2-year-old plant already. Do we eat these? I have no clue at all. I just let stuff grow until it looks like food I can eat, and then I eat it. Okay, the onions are doing great. Interplanted here with whatever plant that is. Has lots of flowers, so that's good, I guess. The strawberry, which I'm sad about. I love cantaloupe and strawberries. Strawberries maybe a little more. They're not doing anything. You see all these little flowers? They just did nothing. Weird. This thing's producing a lot more sorry, not flowers. Leaves. Now that I gave it a ton of water and added that second water dripper on there. So much so that it's actually sent out another vine wrapped around here, and there's a little baby watermelon in it. Look at that little baby watermelon, isn't that awesome? This plant over here was showing some weird rust spots, right? Like it was just severely drying out and dying on that leaf particularly, and is trying to recover. If we look deep down in there, we'll see that there's brand new growth that doesn't have that on there, so it's trying to replace that vine from the center as opposed to make it longer, which I think is interesting. I'm thinking I might just cut that vine off. We'll see. This cantaloupe is really taunting me because I love cantaloupe so much. I'm just waiting for it to be done so I can devour it. Next time I do this, since I know all this stuff can grow here now pretty successfully, I'm just gonna plant a ton of them. I love cantaloupe. I'll probably have like 8 cantaloupe plants going on trellises or something. I mean, look at how nicely this stuff vines, right? There's a cantaloupe there, a cantaloupe right here. It's a really strong plant. So, wow. This is definitely getting water. There's even another cantaloupe right here, hiding behind this leaf. Hurry up, cantaloupe, I want to eat. That is about it for this morning, I think, on the Zuni waffle garden. Wait, there's one more thing I want to show you. We had come back and tried, we saw like a water conflict situation going here between this tomato, that tomato, and the watermelon that was growing, that we harvested. We could not grab the roots and pull it up. The stalk was too strong, like seriously, could not pull it up. So we just snipped it off like, ah, okay, that'll kill it. Look at this. Yeah, this is the killed plant. Just right there at the base is where we snipped it. You can see it actually right. If I can get the camera in here without falling. Right there. That's where we killed it first. And it completely came back. This is not part of it. But yeah, plants are resilient. Oh my gosh, there's another wasp hive of doom, man. Well, it finally happened. Loofah sponge flowered. Beautiful, bright yellow. This plant's gonna do just fine. It's beautiful, giant, keeps on growing. Eventually it's gonna take over the fence, I hope. You know, it's not in the Zuni waffle garden, but it's next to it. This thing's not really doing too good. Like, it almost dies, and then I water it a ton, and it comes back, and it almost dies. I'm having trouble figuring out its watering schedule. But at least I'm keeping it alive some. Not on purpose. I think that grass clump at the base that keeps on coming back may have something to do with it. It's robbing water. I don't like that. But, you know, how you learn stuff. That's pretty much all I got for you. Hope you have a good Tuesday. Back to the grind, huh? Thanks for watching. Sure appreciate it. We'll see you on the next random video, whatever that may be. Have a good one.